Okay, so I know you are very interested about this video because we are going to finally talk about return on investment for past 1 year with our approach. And we are not only going to see that results, we are also going to learn about many other things. One of the things would be how I bought a few stocks. I mean, why some of them were not volatile. What were the results achieved? Which are the stocks did best? Did we have any target numbers for the annual returns and how we achieved those numbers? So I think these are the key things we see in this video today. So let's head straight to our portfolio video with annual returns on investment. So let's talk about the Wealthsimple portfolio. So as you can see in this video on the top, you can see what's the total portfolio value as of now. And we are looking at all-time returns that our portfolio has returned, which is 18%, but we are more concerned with what has been the returns for the past 1 year. So if I click on past 1 year, you can see we have been able to get a return of around 15% in the past year. And this has been a cumulative result of all this stock we bought, and this has been the results from the strategy, which have been better than the FT given by the banks or the GICs. So banks do only give 5% and the rate of inflation is around 7 to 8%. Then it means you are doing quite well in that regard. So, and also if you look at it, you would notice that in the past 6, started on has been 21%. It means most of the growth has come in the later part of the year, which is like since the July to December. We have seen massive rise that has given total value of grade to our portfolio about, up to 15% now. So now let's have a look at the holdings. What kind of stocks we hold, what were the kind of allocation we did. So in this screen, you can see I'm sorting them by my how much of the value spent on each dog and most of the stock, which is Dollarama and Costco, which are both detailed stocks. These companies, as you know, we are going to high inflation as of now, and these companies have been quite stable, and I think I'm quite impressed with $MI in this regard and Costco because I gave around 7% return for the past. Some months I've been holding it and it didn't let the portfolio go down, and a large part of the growth was pushed from Shopify, which took the growth to 60%. And then I had some investments in Chipotle and TF. ITF is quite known trucking company that gave a 9% return. Chipotle did go up and down recently, but it also got good returns in the past. And these are of the company that hold. And if you look at one of the tech stocks I hold is Meta, which gave around 9% stocks, 9% growth. So going from top to bottom, we can see retail stocks have been the dominant stocks, and they have had to keep my portfolio quite stable, not going to negative because of tech stocks which is also the retail stock for clothing. And then I had this wonderful stock, which is S&P 500, gave a 9% return, quite good compared to other companies. Some have been outliers, which is Firm, which cost 61%, which is quite good. And also there was one company, Constellation Software, that has been doing good so far. So this has been the allocation, and I hope it helped you to learn how I have invested my stocks, but defined as regional, up to you. And you look at this graph right now, you can see most of the growth happened in the past 3 to 6 months in the year. So if annually you got like 15% returns, I could see like most of the return coming in the past few months. And what it tells you is to stay patient. You never know what one good month in a year can do to the accumulative investment returns for you. So stay invested in the good companies. Thanks for watching the number of stocks we chose and what were the results and outcome. So if I were to recap with our investing series, we have taught about how to pick stocks. Then we moved on to seeing the difference between long-term investing and short-term investing, and then we had a wonderful video on how the long-term investing helps to build wealth faster. And this video was more about return on investment and the portfolio updates. You can say, I mean the results of past 1 year, and the next video will be this topic. This is going to be this one. So stay subscribed to this channel, and very soon gonna publish that video. Thanks.